Hello and welcome back to the weekly Crave. Let's jump right into the news with Nintendo. Nintendo has always been a family-friendly company that everyone knows and loves. But this week they randomly started teasing this creepy horror game. In Australia it already got rated and there seem to be some pretty adult themes in the game as well. So this sure is something different than our beloved Mario. Speaking of beloved games, GTA 5 has also had some news this week. In an interview with a developer that worked on GTA 5, he talked about some plans about the development for the promised GTA 5 story DLCs. When the main game got done, the team got split up into 3 teams. One started working on story DLC, Team 2 started working on GTA Online, and Team 3 moved on to develop Red Dead Redemption 2. But sadly, due to the success of GTA Online, the story team got split up and divided in between those other 2 teams for Red Dead and GTA Online. As we all know, GTA Online became a massive cash cow for the company, so putting more people into that team is a smart move, but still sad for the people who really enjoyed the story. I do wonder what could have been, because the developer said in the interview that what was done for the DLC was absolutely amazing. And while the GTA news is a bit sad, we do have some news from their parent company 2K that might be a bit better. Because besides working on a brand new Bioshock game, 2K is also working on a full remake of the original Bioshock. There's not much news about it yet, but it sure sounds like the franchise will be back in full swing, and it's a great way to promote the upcoming TV show as well. Some things are hard to sell, like a PlayStation 5 dev kit, so why not just promote it as a pizza maker kit? And this is exactly what an eBay seller did who was in possession of a PlayStation 5 dev kit. To avoid removal from the website, he disguised his PlayStation 5 dev kit as a pizza maker, and it even sold for €6,000. That's one expensive pizza maker if you ask me. In the weekly Craves we've talked a lot about Call of Duty, and Call of Duty is also back into the news, because there have been some reports that all Call of Duty games will be coming to Game Pass. But due to a slight translation error, it seems that you only get a discount with Game Pass, not the full game. So no classic Call of Duty yet for us Game Pass subscribers, but that doesn't mean there's no Call of Duty news for Game Pass, because Modern Warfare 3 seems to be headed to the service later this month. Well, talking about Game Pass, let's just get into some other news for it, like the recent price hike and the removal of Day 1 games for their base tier. The subscription that basically everyone uses, the Ultimate version, is now a whopping $20 a month, making it yet again the most expensive gaming service. Speaking of expensive mistakes, let's just go right into the Dr. Disrespect news. This time his skin in Rogue Company has been fully wiped from the game, and also this is one of the first times in the past year that the game even has an update. Let's go to our PlayStation section of this weekly Crave, because there are multiple PlayStation things to talk about, like the plans to make a PlayStation launcher on PC. Yes, PlayStation is coming with their own launcher to connect your PlayStation account to your PC. This is to access cross-saves, cross-progression and cross-buy. That's a lot of crossers PlayStation has been spamming on their controller. Besides that, they're also working on getting PlayStation Plus, just like Xbox, onto Fire Sticks, Roku TVs and Smart TVs in the near future. While the majority of people have been playing Elden Ring, a lot of people without funds for the game or the DLC have picked up a cheaper alternative. Because Bloodborne had an almost 60% increase of players from its normal numbers during the launch week of the Elden Ring DLC. And right after people were done playing it, they booted up PlayStation stores, and guess what? They saw Bloodborne and its DLC listed with a PlayStation 5 tag. Normally there's a PlayStation 4 one. Does this mean a PlayStation 5 version is about to price drop? Who knows? You might thought we were done with all the Xbox and PlayStation news, but there is just one more thing. Some recent reports have come out saying that a PlayStation 5 announcement for both Indiana Jones and Starfield might be on the horizon. So if you didn't play Starfield on Xbox yet, you might soon be able to on PlayStation 5. Do you like Fortnite? Because I surely do, and so do the creators of Life is Strange and ASDF movie, because they've been showing some interest in doing a collab with the massively popular Fortnite. Will Epic reach out for a collab? Who knows, but I sure love to have some Life is Strange music in the game. The studio behind some classic games like Gothic, Risen, and Alex have sadly been shut down by Embracer. Who's next on the Embracer chopping block? Who knows, but I sure hope it isn't one of the bigger studios. And finally, we have the Pokemon killer Palworld. It had announced a joint venture with Sony Music Entertainment and Aniplex to make their IP even bigger with merch and other things. And with Aniplex in the mix, I sure hope an anime is in the works for the game. Anyways, that's all for this week. Join us again next week and don't forget to like, subscribe and hit that notification bell to stay up to date with all our content. Bye!